Hey guys, we're about to hear the verdict shortly. Get ready.
For the defendant, and I think that a lot of defense attorneys that we have talked to over the last several days and weeks would concur with the fact that this does not appear to bode well for Derek Chauvin.
We're listening on Fox News.
And if convicted on all of these things, unless the sentences run concurrent, what is one after the other?
It's about to be on any shortly. Get ready.
In 8, 9, 10 years.
Amazing. I'd forgotten about his willingness to go ahead and agree to third-degree murder charges back at the beginning of all this. Trace, thank you very much. Mercedes Coleman joined us on the phone right now. Mercedes, what do you read?
This is Derek Chauvin, who accused killing an innocent black man named George Floyd. That's George Floyd right there. We're about to get ready. And as you know, there's protesters over there. Verdict will be reading shortly.
Try to get around that video. They kept saying, don't focus on those 9 minutes and 29 seconds. There are 150,000 pages of evidence. There's lots of investigators involved. There was a lot that took place before the 9 minutes.
This is going to be bad. I'm so nervous.
But frankly, it's what the prosecutor said, and it resonates with this jury. Believe your eyes. See with your eyes. What you see is exactly what took place. The fact that Chauvin murdered.
I'm getting nervous, everyone.
I think most defense attorneys will tell you that this was a very quick turnaround and does not bode well.
Mercedes, you only have about a minute, but your thoughts on that?
2 minutes.
Significance of that video, because it wasn't just one video, but played on countless devices and smartphones, dozens of which were played and replayed from virtually.
Here's how it happened, the real incident, how he killed him.
What do you think?
But I'm not going to show you because it might be it's too inappropriate. Before George Floyd said he couldn't breathe. Now we got 1 minute.
Dominated the news. Everyone I've spoken to, this is something that they watched gut-wrenching. And for the jury to sit there and see it again, and certainly even when the defense tried to play certain parts of the video, it did.
This is how he put his knee on his neck before he yells, "I couldn't breathe." And that date was in May 25th, 2020, last year.
All right, thank you. And it indeed became an iconic metaphor that many in the black community have used to say.
And we're about to be on.
Had their neck on African Americans. This proof.
Good afternoon from Fox News in Washington. I'm Mike Emanuel. We have a verdict in the high-profile trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin. The jury deliberating for 13 hours, announcing it has a verdict in this very high-profile case. Chauvin is facing 3 charges related to the death of George Floyd last year: second-degree murder, third-degree murder, second-degree manslaughter. The judge is Peter Cahill. Defense attorney Eric Nelson did his best to try to poke holes in the prosecution's argument, trying to say that basically.
I'm so nervous. Where is it? Where's the verdict? I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you. The verdict is about to be on.
Caroline, what's the scene there?
The crowd has grown rapidly. There are folks here talking into a PA system. You see the signs: convict Chauvin, police the police. This is a very fired up crowd.
Police the police. Funny word. Black Lives Matter.
How will this go down? How will the verdicts come in for Derek Chauvin, who is now accused of killing George Floyd last year on May 25th?
Caroline, we heard about 90 minutes ago from the court that there was a verdict. Can you describe the stepped-up security in that time, obviously giving law enforcement an opportunity to get in position to try to keep a handle on things, I imagine?
Absolutely, Mike. I'm going to take a slow turn this way with my photographer, Phil. You'll see the crowd. This crowd wasn't here when we were down here.
Oh my God.
Take a look up at the Henneman County Government Center.
If he found guilty, the courthouse is going to be burnt down.
The 3,000 National Guard members who have been
Hennepin County Government Center Courthouse.
some local police officers there. We have seen Humvees. We have seen troop carriers going through the streets of Minneapolis. It's too tight here probably to see the boarded up windows. Most of the businesses and government buildings in and around downtown have been boarded up. They have seen the violent protests, and just anticipating any potential violent protests, they have boarded up those windows. The government center, the security, you probably saw some of this fencing. We've been talking about that throughout the day, Mike. You're looking at a 12-foot tall fence. Another fence is right behind that. That is 8 feet long. If you go on the back side of the government center here, that is covered in razor wire in certain points. They are taking this very seriously. The security here, they saw what went
I think the protesters are going to knock it down.
the road after the killing of Dante Wright and the protest there. That is the last thing they want to happen. They've also gone to other governors in Ohio and Nebraska asking for some of their law enforcement to come help police this city. Law enforcement said they will use de-escalation techniques. They don't want to rough up any protesters, but things could get ugly here, Mike, depending on how this verdict goes down.
We know jurors have been sequestered, so presumably they are not aware of a lot of the coverage going on, but they certainly notice reporters scrutinizing them as they come and go from the courthouse. They undoubtedly realize there is a significant nature to this particular case. Bottom line, we wait to see what the jury has to say about this. We know the prosecution told the jurors to basically trust their eyes. Both sides use video from the George Floyd killing, and the prosecution emphasized trust your eyes, trust your judgment.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to pause this, and I'll be right back. We'll continue on this. Alright, we're about to hear it. We're about to hear it. Get ready.
The jury's job is not done. They will have to go back and decide if there were any aggravating circumstances. One could be, were there any children present? We know there was a
Man, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
entire time. That could boost up the sentencing in this case.
Caroline, great job out of the scene. We need to go inside the courtroom live. Judge Peter Cahill is in monitor. And let's listen.
Okay. Gotta be guilty. It's gotta be guilty. Convict chauvin. I'm standing up as well.
Please be seated.
Alright.
Members of the jury, I understand you have a verdict.
Come on, it's gotta be guilty. Gotta be guilty. So nervous.
Members of the jury, I will now read the verdicts as they will appear in the permanent records of the 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota, County of Hennepin, District Court, 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota Plaintiff versus Derek Michael Chauvin, Defendant. Verdict, count 1. Court file number 27, CR 20-12646. We, the jury, in the above entitled manner as to count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty. Verdict agreed to this 20th day of April, 2021 at 1:44 p.m. Signed, juror foreperson, juror number 19. Same caption, verdict count 2. We, the jury, in the above entitled manner as to count 2, third-degree murder, perpetrating an eminently dangerous act, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April, 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Signed by jury foreperson, juror number 19. Same caption, verdict count 3. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 3, second-degree manslaughter, culpable negligence, creating an unreasonable risk, find the defendant guilty. Verdict agreed to
Yeah!
at 1:45 p.m. Jury foreperson 019.
Yeah!
Individually, if these are your true and correct verdicts, please respond yes or no. Juror number 2, are these your true and correct verdicts?
He's convicted!
Juror number 19, are these your true and correct verdicts? Yes. Juror number 27, are these your true and correct verdicts? Yes. Jury number 44, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes!
Jury number 52, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Jury number 55, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Jury number 79, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Jury number 85, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Jury number 89, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Jury number 91, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Jury number 92, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Are these your verdicts? So say you want, so say you all.
Yes.
Yes!
Jury, I find that the verdicts as read reflect the will of the jury and will be filed accordingly.
Yeah!
People of the state of Minnesota for not only jury service, but heavy-duty jury service. What I'm going to ask you to do now is to follow the deputy back into your usual room.
Now he's gonna be handcuffed.
To answer questions and to advise you further. So, all rise for the jury.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
All right, be seated. With the guilty verdicts returned, we're going to have Blakely, you may file a written argument as to Blakely factors within 1 week. The court will issue findings on the Blakely factors, the factual findings. 1 week after that, we'll order a PSI immediately returnable in 4 weeks.
I'll be doing a celebration soon. We will sing the song YMCA.
The PSI 6 weeks from now, and then 8 weeks from now, we will have sentencing. We'll get you the exact dates in a scheduling order. Is there a motion on behalf of the state?
State would move to have the court revoke the defendant's bail and remand him into custody.
No violence erupted.
Discharged, and the defendant is remanded to the custody of the Hennepin County Sheriff. Anything further? All right. Thank you.
Goodbye forever, chauvin. Yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. And if you liked this video, please make sure you subscribe, and we did it for George Floyd. One down. 3 to go. Subscribe my channel, drop a like, and comment below for a celebration. And I'll be singing YMCA. See you later, everyone.